I am back in Ho Chi Minh City, and today I am taking one of these tours with Vietnam Adventure Tours. I'm going to Mekong Delta, a place you should definitely check out if you come to Vietnam. Pretty cool. And I actually like this booking company. I actually accidentally went with them through a third vendor last time, and I thought, interesting. A third vendor used this company, and I guess a few other third vendors or third parties use this company to schedule tours. So I'm not sure if this is the origin or the source, but so far, as far as I know, at least for today, this is the source. Regardless, I booked a trip to Mekong Delta, so I'm gonna head over there, and the cost of the tour was 24 bucks. I think that's a pretty good deal if you don't have any other way to get to Mekong Delta. So it includes basically a trip to Mekong Delta. They can pick you up at your hotel, or you can just show up here, which is what I'm doing, and they'll drop you off. I think it's pretty solid in my opinion. There's some other tours that you can get, but they're a little pricier. If you're on a budget or you don't want to spend that much, I think 23 or 24 bucks is sufficient. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to show you all you can do, at least. And one thing that I'll say is that I am in no way affiliated with this company. I don't know them. I've never done any business with them. So this is all just on me and just providing some recommendation. I know that if you come to Ho Chi Minh City for a few days, I know it's gonna get a little saturated being in District 1 and so forth. I think going to Mekong Delta, at least for the day, I think that's a pretty awesome experience. Especially the tour starts at 7:30 and it ends at 5 with the round trip included. So for 24 bucks, I think honestly that's a good deal, at least for me. They have other tours too, like to Coochie tunnels and different sites that you can go to. And they also serve lunch. So one interesting thing is that they do serve rat for lunch. They serve other food, but rat is like the main attraction for lunch. But yeah, apparently they say these rats are, some people call them mice. I don't know what the right term is, but they say these rats are well fed with rice and vegetables, and they're not like the rats you find on the street. But I don't know, I'm just not a big fan of that. So it's up to you. Just depends. If you're brave enough to do it. But I actually like this place up there. It's called Taco del Sol. They have pretty decent Mexican food. I'm always down for Mexican food, regardless of the country. But yeah, I'll go and try this out. Let's see. We're heading to Mekong Delta today. All right. Well, we are hitting a rest stop, thankfully. Had to go number 1 really bad. But yeah, within about an hour or so into the trip, and we happened to stop at a rest stop. As you can see, this is a beautiful rest stop, very big. Bathrooms are very clean, so don't have to worry about that. Very accessible bathrooms or toilets or restrooms, whatever you want to call them. And lots of food too, so do expect to get some food here as you journey on to your trip. There's food, all kinds of food, probably souvenirs too, but you can see some of these Vietnamese snacks. These are really good, by the way. I've had them. And you'll probably find a lot of tour groups around here. I think they all kind of make the bus stop around here, so I think that's pretty cool. You'll see lots of different food. Banh mi is all over the place. So if you haven't tried banh mi, this is probably a good place to try it if you're on the rest stop. But just look how massive this rest stop is. It's incredible. At least for me, I find it kind of massive. It kind of looks like a train station, bus station. Grab a drink, grab a snack, or anything of that nature. So it might be a good opportunity to get some food. I know the trip is going to be a little bit tiresome just because there's so many activities loaded up. Oh, and do take into consideration the rest stop is kind of quick. So the tour guide is giving us like 10 or 15 minutes. So if you're going to grab something, grab it quick. So we have made it to the pagoda, and this area is incredible. You'll see a lot of Buddhism, just rich in Buddhism here. It's incredible. Even the detail to the area is fascinating. Look at the trees. Very well kept, very well maintained. I'm not sure if you would call it a bonsai tree or something of that nature, but it's pretty awesome. Not sure what this says here, but last I remember, this is some kind of training or meeting room for some of the monks. I saw them on a particular time and they were doing some chanting or some kind of mantra. I don't know, I could be very wrong. Of course, there's a gift shop. Let's see what's in the gift shop. I want to see. Yeah. Looks like they have Buddhist-based statues. Look at that. Teapots. Elephants. Some necklaces, some beads. Just be aware of the different items you can purchase here. It's pretty cool. Not sure how you would take some of these home, but they're here. Bags looked really nice. I think this would be like a good souvenir, I guess you could say. Maybe like something like this, like a little bracelet. Not sure how much this is, let me check. Oh, 40,000 dong, which is about, I want to say like a little bit over $1. Maybe like 150 or 175, something in that range. They also have chargers if you're looking for some juice for your phone. Very powerful imagery, and I can tell it's quite silent, very reverent. Look at some of this. This is they got the incense going on. Wow, it smells pretty good too. Being in awe of some of this, but it looks like they're setting up some lunch. Oh, it looks like there's some cute puppies, but it looks like the monks are setting up for lunch. See what kind of food they're eating. I'm not sure I recognize any of that food, but looks like they're having Caesar salad there. That's only it's the only meal I reckon. Oh, and rice, yeah. It's about the only food that I can recognize here. But very reverent ambiance, I could say. But food looks delicious. Just all sorts of different symbols, symbology in different places. Look at these vases. Wow, these vases are massive. Guess folks have to take off their shoes to go into this area. I'm not sure what this is all about. Looks like some holy, sacred place. Wow. Very reverent, very quiet. Looks like there's lots of Buddhas, lots of statues here. They got the offerings going on. Wow. So powerful. I think the reverence is just so admirable in terms of the ambiance and just how they've set up the the environment here. The grand offering looks incredible. They have food, flowers, incense, vases, and different symbols all over the place. I'm not sure what that says, but lots of symbols. Dragons. Well, it's the only one I see for now. It's like a dragon or dragon serpent. Look at the chandeliers. Wow. And you got the lotus flower too. Kind of like a dragon here sticking out. And you can see that the dragons are facing downward or going downward. I'm not sure if that means anything, but it's very powerful symbolism as well. You can see this is kind of the center of the building, and I was told that this building was made or built in the 1800s. And check out the Buddha here. Wow. Dang, that's massive right there. Wow. Not sure what that says, but I was told that this was built the 1980s. I think it was 1984, but could be wrong, but check that out. Lots of symbols there, including the necklace or the bracelet hanging from the Buddha's hand, and also the hand gesture, which I've seen very common in Buddhism. Not sure what exactly it means, but I've heard it reminisces something around peace or being in control or something of that nature, but again, could be wrong. But just check out this environment here. I guess these are the different Buddhas, I want to say, or Buddhist figures. I think this is the beautiful aspect about traveling. Oh, and that's kind of looks like Double Mint. They have sponsored some of these benches. It's kind of interesting. I used to chew Double Mint when I was in my earlier years. Actually a big brand. I haven't had Double Mint in a while. It's been a while. Might have to pick some up if I see it. Oh yeah. Wow, check that out. It's like a stream of continuous Buddhas. May represent, with each tree in the middle. Wow. It's kind of a very deep representation of generations passing through. That's incredible. The symbology is very creative, and I think the trees also share the similar pattern. You can see the trees, boom, has like this platform, then this platform, and the platform is similar as well. Oh, okay, look. Looks like they're making the tree right here. Guess they keep the same pattern for each one. And the statue is the same, but the representation shows some kind of stream. Oh, okay, I see. I'm collecting my thoughts as I see it, but you can see this main tree and then the continuous stream of generations of Buddhism just flowing down. I could see that being interpreted in many ways, or not. I don't know. I'm just kind of interpreting it based on what I've seen and heard, but check that out. It's incredible. It's a very creative piece of art too, from an artistic perspective. And you have the sleeping Buddha. Wow. It's a giant one too. A bird just flew into the nose, to the nostril. I didn't know birds could do that. But, wow. I'm not sure what the sleeping Buddha represents, but that I have read a little bit about Buddhism. I probably say it has something to do with tranquility, being in peace, being at ease with oneself and in the world, being stress-free. I think a lot of the Buddhist concepts have a lot to do with reverence, being at peace, being worried-free, I guess you could say, or even achieving nirvana is part of it too, right? Just not taking into consideration problems or good and bad. I guess those aren't elements of Buddhism where one ceases to see things good or bad. It's just they are, or they acknowledge that things happen. Whether they're good or bad, that's irrelevant. And the trees too. I really like this symbol. I'm not sure what this symbol is or what it represents. I've seen it on many occasions, so I have to look it up. Another thing to take into consideration is that it's hot. Sun is blazing. It is warm. I should have brought a hat. Or maybe if you're a lady, or if you want to, regardless. Or I should have brought a little umbrella, but I usually don't carry umbrellas, but might be something you consider when you come to these tours, is bringing a hat, some sunglasses, sunscreen, probably. Might be a good idea. I forgot all those, or I didn't even think about any of those items, which might have been a good idea, but regardless, yeah, it is hot, so be aware of that. You can see you can see this area is beautiful. Those lotus flowers, you know, where I'm from, I've never seen lotus flowers grow like that. So it's awesome just to see them. So beautiful. And you can see another statue over here hovering or standing over the lotus flower in blue color. And there's that one hand gesture again. Not sure what that all means, but lotus flower, very powerful. I just saw a little dolphin here. This is pretty cool. Is it a trash container? Not really sure. I want to see. Yeah, it looks like they have a little dolphin container here. I think it must be for trash. Yep, it's probably for trash. But I thought that was kind of I thought that was kind of out of the ordinary. You got the dolphin. You got the trees. And you got the statue. So we are on board the little boat, and it's incredible to see these houses. The guide was telling us that there's fish that live under some of these houses. I guess, not sure why. I guess it probably has to do with fishing, but you can see this is an incredible journey. There's lots of boats just swarming and passing us by, swinging over, and just driving all over the place. But wow, this is incredible. And just to give you a little tour of the boat, you can see this boat is like a motorized with a generator or something of that nature. And there's a bathroom in here. I'm not sure if you can see it. This is all wooden. It's like a wooden boat or something. One interesting thing is that I saw the petroleum or gas down here. I guess they have that as a backup. But just look at this view back here. It's incredible. You got the floating houses over there. Just take that out. Wow. Not sure how these get built, but you can see some of the boards are missing, especially here. Pretty sure it's seeing its better days. But I'm fascinated by how this is working. It's amazing. Very cool. And you can see the boats are parked on this island. And just look at the it's just all these boats are parked here. This is incredible. So awesome. Got all the boats parked here. Huh. They use a tire at the front. That's kind of creative. Never seen that. I'm not I rarely ride boats, but I don't know all the intricate details about boats, but just check that out. Isn't that awesome? It's like a good Instagram picture. I gotta be careful not to trip and fall. I don't want to go viral for tripping and falling, and then the camera is gonna capture the video. I'll probably have to upload it. But wow, you can see we're actually at the bee tasting, or honeybee tasting, which is pretty cool. Royal jelly, it says vitamin A, C, and D. Looks like it says it slows down getting older, improve longevity, decreases high blood pressure and diabetes, essential nutritional demands to the eyes, restores all-around ability of sexual desire of both genders, impotence treatment. It's good for anti-insomniac and abrasions. So I guess one has to use it once or twice a day. Use it before going to bed. Apply it to your face for 1 hour. I guess this is like a miracle kind of treatment. Has lots of vitamins, amino acids. So we are headed to the next island here. Think it's awesome. Got the driver, or the captain, I guess, of the boat. Looks so cool so far. It's a beautiful view. Check that out. Incredible, incredible. Got the old-time original Navy wheel, I guess I want to call it. I don't know what you call them, but I always wonder if I can actually drive one of these. You know what? Yesterday was that I read an article about how 54% of men think that they can land an aircraft or an airplane during an emergency, and I thought, I've thought about this, but it's all like fake believe, you know. It's a weird thing, but yeah, I wonder if I can drive this. I think I can, but wow, this journey is awesome though. We're headed over to a concert. I guess there's gonna be a band that's gonna be playing, and should be good. The honeybee tasting activity was a little short, so if you know how to ride a bike, this is a great place to just kind of get on a bike ride and enjoy the scenery. It's amazing. This oh yeah, and there's roosters and chickens and all sorts of different things. It's an amazing view, just being able to ride through the island. And I gotta move over a little bit just because, as you can see, there are motorbikes hopping in and out of this area, so just be aware of that. But besides that, the view, the weather is sunny, but beyond that, extremely beautiful. But you can easily get a bicycle, ride along, just ride a bicycle, get a good sweat. So I just stopped by because I noticed there's a sugarcane drink shop here, which, yes, you know, I love sugarcane juice. I'm addicted to it, but I'm gonna ask this lady if she can make me one. She sticks the sugar canes into the machine, and out comes the juice. Seems incredible tasting. Wish I had one of those machines at home. Never seen anything like that, but wow, that's so cool. Very cool. Wow. Okay. Oh, he's putting it in reverse. Wow. Oh, and look, there's another one of those motor trucks. Really like those. I rode one the other day and it was really cool. Check that out. Looks like this one's missing a headlight. They have a gift shop over here. Lots of shirts, souvenirs, hats, plates. But these bowls are so cool. These are some of my favorite bowls that I've seen. I'd love to have one just for cereal or soup or broccoli cheddar soup, which I do make a good one, to be honest. But yeah, I mean, all of these are just so incredibly crafted. Just look at all these artistry souvenirs. Oh look, even a bookmarker. This is like some kind of like bamboo style bookmarker. Spoons. What is this, like magnets? They have all sorts of souvenirs. You'll find them here. Even massage tools. These are really popular. Good for your back. Combs. Ooh, look at this. This is really nice. Really nice comb. Purses. I wonder if these are alligator based. I know there's different alligator. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness sake. It's an entire alligator skin. Oh my gosh. Wow. I've never seen that before. And just look at these bags. So I guess these bags are made from crocodile skin. But wow. That's incredible. Oh, and I guess these belts too. These belts are made out of alligator. Crocodile? Crocodile. Yeah. Wow. How much? How much this? How much? Dong?
$550.
Really? $550? Wow. So $550 for the entire skin of a crocodile. My gosh. Wow. I've never touched an alligator. I wonder if this is... Look at that. Wow. It's amazing. But yeah, I mean, also sad. It depends where you stand, I guess, but that's pretty much how every country is. That's the travel experience. Some countries or some people see things differently, while others have an opposing view. So let's go through the coconut candy. Looks like they shred the coconut, or they spike the coconut, then they shred it and pulverize it, or something of that nature. Then they eventually extract the juice. They got the machinery here going on. And these gals are making candies. So I guess they package the candy and then they sell it. And just looking around the market, I'm just kind of walking around here. Feel free to walk around. This is kind of your time to wander around and even look at some of these paintings. These are gorgeous. Wow. This is amazing right here. Look at that. Wow. These are so surreal in terms of what Vietnam feels like. The colors, the artwork, the pattern, the scenery. Wow. And you may have noticed that the sign says, please do not take photos, but I have received permission from this young gentleman to record. I'm not sure, I just asked him, to be honest. I didn't pay him or anything like that, but I just wanted to illustrate how beautiful his work is. And oh my goodness, even the color and the scenery of that painting is so beautiful. I wonder if he's the one who painted all these, but my gosh, very, very talented. I never could paint, so I admire anybody who's just dedicated to their craft and is able to master it to that degree. Thank you so much to this gentleman for letting me record. Not that he had any interest in me or anything like that, but very appreciative of that. So in terms of the prices, I just asked, and this bag is 150,000 dong, which is about $6. The smaller box or package is 40,000 dong, which is a little bit under $2. So there's plenty of candies to choose from coconut to, well, just like different versions of coconut. Also banana-based candy too. But you can see people have just onboarded to the market or to the shop here. You can start tasting them too. Oh, they have cookies too. I'm gonna try one of these. Coconut candy. Wow. Very good. I love it. So we made it. Now we're going on to the boats. Little boats, and you can see the tuk-tuk driving away. That was quite bumpier than I expected. It was fun but bumpy. So yeah, it's so quiet too. I've noticed it's kind of serene and it's very tranquil, very calm. Just kind of enjoying the beauty of this. You can see this scene is so beautiful. Wow. Yeah, hello. Some of our fellow drivers here on the boat. But yeah, overall I think this ride is pretty serene, very quiet, very reverent, kind of mystical, I would say. I'm not really sure if that's the right way to describe it, but the nature is quite beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Wow. It's a beautiful ride. It's very sunny. Make sure you bring a hat, sunglasses, which I didn't, so kind of screwed up there. Sun is right in my face.